show. I'm gonna do a hair show, and you need to.
I get a little bit more.
Hey, I sure do. You not posting shit.
Wolf.
Okay, good morning. Welcome to part 2 of DjJoeBrown Morning Talk Show. It's Friday. We just got doing 8 ways to shift the universe in your favor. I want to ask you guys, for the producers and the executive writers in the beam this morning, what did you guys get something out of the 8 ways to shift the universe in your favor?
Yeah.
She said yes, Pastor.
First
of all, you know I am a legalized minister. I am a legalized minister here in Florida.
Oh, this is everything, man. I'm tired of him.
You don't get tired.
This nigga's a Haitian.
Where's my
What's that noise? Like my phone ain't like whoa.
I don't know.
You also sell cold cut.
Where is my damn? I got a plaque around here somewhere.
I'm about to prove it, y'all. So y'all can talk shit. If y'all ever need a prayer or need to pray for it, we got you. I'm gonna need one of them later.
If y'all ever try to get married, we got you.
Right on live you.
Anyway. Yeah.
Get you married right now.
I got a whole theology degree in ministry. Anyway. Whew. Okay, so good morning, producer Guap. Good morning, executive writer Asia. Where you at, girl? What's up? Good morning, numerology Sheri. Sheri, is my cars looking pretty good this morning? Good morning, DJ Loudboy. Good morning, Mimi.
The card is looking like you don't get what you put out. Remember? It's
yes.
Good morning.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I filled out for my regular job. I filled out an application for supervisor. Can you please put that and give me some juju on that or something?
Throw some sauce on it.
When I do your reading, I'll make it career.
Yes, that's what I was asking. Yes. So you guys, Sheri Light, aka Sheri Jay on IG. She has an amazing talent, an amazing gift. Everything that has happened in my life for the past year, she has predicted, and it has come true. Y'all know I don't fuck around with the fake and phony. Okay, I do not fuck around with the fake and phony.
Also, she's a blues jazz singer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She is a songstress. Okay. Renee, what's up, Renee? Good morning. Welcome to the morning talk show. But she one of the most worst relationships that I was in. She didn't tell me that it would end horribly, but she told me well, actually, yes, she did tell me that it wouldn't last. She told me that it wouldn't last, but how the way she told me was the series of events of me having to figure it out. And when I say that because, a lot of people that have the gift will use their gift for personal gain. She does not, charge a big old fee. She's not trying to get over it. She has plenty of money. You know what I'm saying? So she's not hustling in that department. She's doing it to help you kind of like get in a line with your life. And at that particular time in my life, when I was dealing with that horrible relationship, what she did was she challenged me in trying to figure out if she was real enough for me. Now, in the back of her mind, she knew damn well, Joe, this ain't the one. And in several different occasions, she was like, nah, Joe, this ain't gonna work. But since you are trying, let's try to figure out the facts and why it wouldn't work. You get what I'm saying? See, a lot of times people will discourage you just to get $1. You feel me? And if your faith and your self-in-tune spiritual God is not up to par, then you will end up letting them fool you and then also letting them dictate your future or dictate that spiritual realm to where it actually happened to what they're talking about. You get what I'm saying? When I mean that, I mean being easily influenced. Okay, so that back to Sheri Jay. I trust her completely with her being as my spiritual guide and my counsel. You know what I'm saying? And you should too. You can DM her and get all the facts that you need on the steps in taking to get your cards read, tarot cards. She's an expert on the tarot cards. She's an expert on numerology. And pretty much what tarot cards are, in my opinion, it's visual facts that's aligned with your spiritual guideline. And then the numerology is something that you need to do research on numbers. Okay, numbers are very real, and it's not just by coincidence that we have math. Math is also a spiritual guideline. But see, we don't know these things because we don't do the research. If you don't do the research on the things that you know that actually could help you into getting your life back on track, you'll never get your life back on track on how it should be, or the necessary things, the necessary actions to take. The reason why I'm always talking about getting your life back on track, and shout out to part 2 of the morning talk show. On part 1, go back and listen to that on Spotify or YouTube or on SoundCloud, and check out the inspiration about stop complaining, stop blaming yourself, and stop judging and start being self-aware. Last season was all about reinventing yourself, and guess what? This season is also about reinventing yourself. Because, see, everybody has that spiritual or mental breakdown, whether it be for 5 seconds or for 5 years or for 6 months. You find yourself after the spiritual breakdown or the mental breakdown, you actually find yourself either getting stuck or moving directly into the next level of your life that you was probably scared of moving into. Okay? So here at the DJ Joe Brown Morning Talk Show, we're going to give you steps to surpass the breakdown. Surpass you going through that mental struggle. Surpass all of the things that actually get you stuck. Okay? We don't want you to get stuck. We want you to kind of move past forward to that. All right? So with that being said, welcome to the DJ Joe Brown Morning Talk Show, first of all. And shout out to one of my favorite people that's in the building today, that I'm actually glad that is in the building today, Miss Sheri Jay. So you can check her out on IG at what, Sheri? What's your IG?
Sheri Jay Fly.
Sheri Jay Fly. I put that in the title of this recording on Spotify, because I want you guys to get that that little improvement on your life. And sometimes, having a person that is pretty good at it, it don't hurt nothing. It shouldn't hurt nothing. It really don't. It shouldn't hurt nothing. In more news, I'm gonna read off this, and y'all go find out more information on this. But I really wanted to let you know that Trump lets AG unseal docs into 2016 surveillance, demands Intel cooperation. North Korea speaks out on resuming talks with the U.S. Oh yeah, you can jump in. I'm sorry, I ain't even paying attention to it. I had told the producers and the co-hosts to stop telling me who am I being. Now it's background me on. In other news, man allegedly hiding drugs in backside accidentally shoots himself in his testicles. Let me know if y'all want me to read that or not. Also, in other news,
Please do.
Game of Thrones secret revealed. World's smallest McDonald's is finally opens. If you want me to read that as well, we can read that. Country fans mad at the brand of the belt. UFC star shares steamy pics. You can check that out on Fox News. She's very beautiful too. The lady that's sharing the pics of, that's halfway naked. What's good, Foreign? How you doing this morning, man?
What's up? I'm good. Good morning. How you doing?
Okay.
I appreciate you welcoming to your broadcast.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to interrupt what you got going on.
Okay. We'll be asking for your feedback because we're on a live podcast right now. And speaking of podcasts,
cool.
It was brought to you by GraceandBeautySupply.com, where affordable prices for men and women. Okay, affordable prices in men and women, and also Dream Catchers. If you need a life coach other than Sheri Jay, Dream Catchers, a nonprofit organization, she'll be in next month to talk about starting your business and life coaching and all kind of stuff. Like I told you, this season, good morning, Loyalty. This season is all about reinventing yourself. My morning talk show is all about motivation, entertainment, gossip, and Guap getting a new hairline, which he just fell out the beam. I gotta redo that joke.
Hold on, time out. Hold on.
Yeah.
A new hairline. What are you talking?
Yeah, our producer Guap, he put in the application for a new hairline and got turned down. So.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We got Mr. Biggs in the building. We got Mr. Biggs in the building. Mr. Big is the writer and creator of the new hit show Drinks and Dialects, which happens on Wednesday at 7:45 p.m. until 9:45 p.m. And finally, Mr. Big has come to work. He's a producer that always calls in. He has sexual harassment charges all out the ass by Human Resource. Let me not say that. I'm just playing.
Oh, fuck no.
I'm just playing. But Mr. Biggs never comes to work. He never comes to work. So, yeah.
It's all alleged.
I hope so.
All that's alleged.
Joe Brown signed up for all you can eat cold cuts
I can't tell
champion.
you, this shit's killing me right now.
Hey, so how many
Anyway.
times did Guap get turned down though?
Like 5 times for his hairline. Like 5 times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Biggs, what's up, bro? You coming to your show tonight?
2 more.
Hey, somebody roasting you.
Yeah, listen. Let him chill in the comments. He'll be all right.
Stay down there.
Yeah. Mr. Biggs, you coming to the show on Saturday night?
Shout out, man. Y'all boys is here.
Are you coming to your show that you wrote on Saturday night?
Yeah. We definitely doing it, man. Hey.
With or without you?
You film 7:45? 7:45.
Well, that's Wednesday. That's Wednesdays and Fridays. But on Saturday night we'll.
But you talking about the 10 o'clock show? Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah,
It's gonna be lit, man.
It'll be at 10 p.m.
I might have to do it from this.
There's our human resource.
Account, man.
Okay then. There's our human resource officer down there. It's Tim. That's our human resource person. She got a lot of complaints from Chucky. Cause Chucky.
I'll be right back, DJ.
Okay then. All right, bro. Chucky has sexual harassment charges against his chin. Okay. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough out here for our producers.
Yo, they're acting like she doing some damn work.
Mr. Biggs, you gotta give me your number, bro.
Because I'm signing my statement of work. Remember that advice you were supposed to be giving me?
Yo, Sheri, why you always gotta do me like that, man? You just turned me into a full-fledged dirtbag in like 2.5 seconds.
Is Asia asleep up there?
She came in.
Can you come off of mute or are you busy?
She waited the finger, you know.
What, you was eating or sucking dick?
No.
Oh. It looked like you wiped something off you.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Stupid, what?
So get this great news that I read briefly this morning in my sleep. I was happy to look at this news right here. But a New York man graduates with a nursing degree from the same university where he started out as a janitor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I might do
What'd you say, Mr. Biggs?
the
He got to get his Boost Mobile under wraps. Okay. Listen, you got y'all are killing me. That Boost Mobile is something else. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Asia, do you have a slot for July 1st? Do you have a slot for the 12 days and 12 days?
No, you.
Just send me the dates.
Okay.
Because I'm supposed to be going to California on July 17th. I'll be there for a week.
Oh, okay. Well, ain't nobody gonna be at work July 17th.
Okay.
Yeah. I got Sprint, pussy hole. That's still Boost. That's horrible. Your service ain't good, brother. Sprint is still horrible.
My damn Sprint.
There's a lot wrong with your Sprint. I swear. Right. Anyway, good morning, everybody that's tuned in. We got 28 minutes left in this show. It was a good run this morning. A great one. Make sure y'all tune into the part 1 episode, where we had the motivation, 8 ways to shift the universe in your favor today. What else do we have on our agenda today, Miss Sheri? Asia, are you gonna talk about your show, relationships that we never got a chance to do?
Yeah, I know. I mean, pretty much you're gonna just be talking about the pros and cons of relationships and the ups and downs and what you could try to fix in your relationship if something's wrong, or keep the spark going, things like that.
Can you do your commercial break? Your thing that you recorded, cause it sounded real good. I replay that motherfucker all the time. Can you do your yeah, do it for him for the one time.
What you want me to do it now?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, you guys? We listen to DjJoeBrown Morning Show. We talk about astrology, numerology. About to put me on the spot.
Yeah.
We talk about ratchet news, all kind of stuff. We gossip. We have a good time. So if you guys want to listen to us,
She sounds terrible.
Spotify, fuck you. Listen to us on Spotify, Station Head, and check us out on SoundCloud on DjJoeBrown Morning Show every day at 7 a.m.
Well,
you put me on the spot.
go out. What you got then? Don't worry about it, cause you're gonna put on this damn.
What's up, motherfuckers?
What's the name of that show again?
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I got the big.
Why?
I got tuning in to the DjJoeBrown Morning Show, where we like to talk about ratchet news, shoot the breeze, numerology, and improving your life, as well as sex chronicles. Stay tuned every morning on the DjJoeBrown Morning Show.
That show was cut.
Sex chronicles got cut.
Yeah, that show got cut because
he didn't have the reason why. The reason why Sex Chronicles got cut because he can't find nobody. He can't find no females to co-host it with him. That's why Sex Chronicles. Tell the truth, Shane the devil. Ain't nobody wanted to participate with your greasy black ass.
Didn't nobody want to show up because he was a freaky pastor, and they didn't want to feel like they was just somebody.
Oh man,
This pervert
pervert pastor that messed up the whole damn show.
Anyway, our
Showed up last time naked with a robe on, trying to preach.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And it was silk. So you know it's real. Taz, what's good, Taz? I want Taz to be on my show. I want Taz to be.
Like
Taz is a.
Like
Taz has a great sense of humor, and
man, you've been saying that since last season.
But because Taz never gets on, he never that's how Sadiddy he is. He just wants Sadiddy. He kind of like another Mr. Biggs. They got great minds, and they don't want nobody to know about it. And then when you try to give them a job, they don't want to take the job. What's good, Taz? You try to. Anyway, I ain't even gonna go there on that one because these motherfuckers don't show up to work. You can't get them to participate. I don't know who this is coming in the beam. Who is this?
They say you don't pay well.
Oh shoot! I should have never let this person in the beam. I done messed up. Anyway, 52 minutes past the hour, and welcome to the DjJoeBrown Morning Talk Show. Listen, this coffee got me out of breath. I ain't even running.
I know.
Man allegedly hiding drugs. Okay? Man allegedly hiding drugs in backside accidentally shoots himself in his testicles. Okay? A felon from Washington State made a series of bundlers when he shot himself in the testicles and tried to hide the weapon, all while storing drugs in his anus. That happened on Wednesday.
He didn't do the drugs first?
He put it.
Oh, he probably was a drug dealer.
Cameron Jeffrey Wilson, 27 years old, was carrying a pistol in his front pocket while in his Cashmere Wash apartment on April 5th when the firearm accidentally discharged and pierced his groin and his thigh. Okay. Wilson, who is a 13 convict felon, told his girlfriend to dispose of the weapon before heading to the hospital. The newspaper said in this area. When the ex-con finally went to the hospital, a balloon of marijuana slipped out of his anus while a doctor was operating on the gunshot wound. Okay.
So a nickel bag of weed fell out his butt cheeks when he was getting operated.
Pretty much. So cops also arrived at the hospital when alerted of the gunshot wound and searched Wilson's car, where they discovered a bag of meth in the blood-stained jeans, and he was when he shot himself. Okay, the officer issued an arrest warrant for Wilson, and he turned himself in to the police on April 18th. As he was being processed, the county regional justice center, Wilson was strip searched. Another balloon of marijuana slipped from his anus.
A balloon.
Why are they calling it a balloon though?
It probably was in a plastic bag. Sandwich bag.
Okay, his bond is held at $100,000, and it's due June 18th. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Burger King wants to help Facebook with student loan, but Facebook has too many fake accounts. That's the problem that they're having.
What?
That's going on with them.
Wants to help Facebook with student loans.
Yeah. They want to help the people that, because Facebook has this thing where you can sign up for help with student loan, paying off your student loan. I don't know if that's real or not, but
like a GoFundMe thing. Or
yeah,
some shit.
like a GoFundMe thing. But I think it's real because Burger King is trying to partner up with Facebook. So yeah.
What? I ain't never heard of this. Why
Well, Google it. God damn it. Google it.
That's why you come here to the DjJoeBrown show.
Thank you. Come on now. Now turn up your instrumental just a little bit. Thank you.
Don't get this man no damn out of here. Look like the new Johnny.
Oh my gosh. Also, political news.
Coffee got me sweating on my blood.
Listen, Americans are tired of the political rhetoric and Democrats' efforts of derailing infrastructures talks. Trump 2020 advisory board member. Okay. So House Speaker Nancy doubled down on Thursday and claims President Trump had a temper tantrum during a meeting, suggesting he is finding excuses to avoid meetings with Democrats on infrastructure trade. We want to follow the facts to get the truth to the American people with a reconnection that no one is above the law, and that is the president as well. And he's also in a cover-up scheme. So, yeah.
So I came in and said temper tantrum. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yup. That's crazy.
Like what?
Man.
Like what? It was
so
like...
we're going to go back. Did they say
they recorded that
Facebook was
shit?
trying to hook up with Burger King?
We're going to get off of that. Let me go back. Let's go back. You want to go back? We'll go back.
Nah, boy, did you change your hat?
Yeah, and my clothes. Yes, oh, bless you. Who sings like me? Oh.
They won't let me. It's a video. I can't play the video. It's a video.
Nah, man, go ahead. Further into other news.
Okay, so,
In other news, there was a mayor that was trying to pay the crack dealers and the gun shooters $10,000 a piece to move out of their neighborhood.
Like what?
Are you serious right now?
Would y'all will accept it? Yes, they're serious. I'm serious. Look it up.
What is
the
it?
mayor, he was trying to pay them $10,000. He was trying to give them $10,000 to the people who saw dope and the gang members to move out their neighborhood so he can make it better.
Wow, let's just take them, flip that bitch. But get them bands.
Okay, now.
Mr. Big up in the motherfucking thing. She bang. Where was this at? Where was this at?
Well, y'all making the damn phone go
Also in other news, McDonald's. The project grew out of an unusual feature of Swedish McDonald's to lessen their environment impact. Some McDonald's locations began installing beehives on the roofs. Okay, I don't know why, but that's what Sweden is doing. It's an exact opposite of McMansion. The McHive is the world's smallest McDonald's, and it's not even fit for humans. So basically, it's a
McDonald's for midgets.
No. It's a no.
It's a beehive. Y'all don't know that animal?
Shit. Thank you, Sheri. God damn. I wish I could show y'all the picture, but I don't feel like picking up the phone and showing y'all the picture. Anyway, the Mick Hive. The Mick Hive is a miniature McDonald replica, but instead of a cash register or fryer and seating inside, it's just rows and rows of honeycombs meant for the bees.
So what they charging the bees? Or what they paying with pollen? I mean, shit.
Great little comedy thing. Okay. You see it?
Oh.
It's a beehive, you guys. It's a beehive. Y'all so fucking slow.
You said, see, when you said make hive, I didn't hear that. You said hive, I heard something else. I ain't catch the bee in that bitch.
I said Mick Hive. That's what I said. I had said Mick Hive.
Okay. I said Mick Hive.
Yeah. So, in honor of World Bee Day, celebrate each year on May 20th, the fast food company commissioned award-winning Swedish set designer Nicholas Nelson, who has worked on music videos for David Bowie and Like Lee, to create the world's smallest McDonald's to welcome thousands of important guests. It comes complete with golden arches and drive-through and ads in the windows. It looks great, you guys. It looks great. We have a lot of really devoted franchise who contribute to our substantially work, and it feels good that we can use our size of amplify such a great idea as beehives on the rooftop of Christopher Ronald, marketing director of McDonald's in Sweden. So I thought that would be a interesting news. Yeah.
Yeah, that is different. Where was this at? Where does this take place at?
Sweden.
Sweden.
Over there across. Yeah, somebody pronounce it for me.
Across the way.
There you go, across the way. In other news, a UK man is charged with assault over a milkshake throwing. London British police have charged a 32-year-old man with assault after pro-Brexit politician Nigel Farage was hit with a milkshake while campaigning in the European Parliament election. Okay, so Farage was left with milkshake dripping down his suit during a walkabout in the city on Monday. And the man is being charged with throwing a milkshake.
Lucky he didn't get ass whooped with that milkshake.
Right. In other news, South Carolina man caught with over 200 grand of stolen items in sophisticated tunnel network. A South Carolina man was arrested last week after authorities discovered a complex network subterranean tunnels allegedly used to conceal more than $200,000 worth of stolen items. Okay, the Greenville County Sheriff said in a news release that a 26-year-old Timothy Glenn was arrested Friday after authorities executed a 2-day search warrant of the property in Piedmont. During a search of the 4-acre property, investigators discovered a sophisticated network of underground tunnels that had a wealth of stolen property from neighboring areas in the state. Some of the stolen property was heavy construction equipment, transported trailers, vehicle, power tools, and construction material. So this man built a tunnel and was able to put a car inside the tunnel.
He was probably using their own equipment to help further progress in his tunnel. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's the best fucking idea I ever heard as far as robbing somebody.
That's a lot of felonies.
And motherfuckers stealing gas and shit.
That's more than one felony.
Parking a van over. I seen some shit like that. That shit's crazy. Get it how you get it. Fuck it. Just don't get caught.
Okay, let's talk some ratchet news real quick. Like, I'm gonna just skim through the. This is actually Mr. Big's job. What's up, Red?
You know,
but Mr. Big don't come to work no more. So, ratchet news brought to you by Mr. Big, but he's never at work. Texas teacher suspended after video on an inappropriate touching of a student surfaced. Watch what a cop does in the GTA San Andreas game when a white man and a black man get into a fight.
I always think they need to make a second one. San Andreas.
Right.
That's the gangster version.
Hashtag shaking my head. Employees takes a bath and in the sink at a Wendy Williams. I'm sorry, Wendy Williams. Not Wendy Williams. My bad, Wendy Williams. At a Wendy's restaurant. Listen, you know what?
I Wendy.
I love Wendy Williams, and I'm going to her show this summer.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I'm going to her show.
Where's this show located at? Down in Florida?
Near Jersey. Pretty much New York. Dads get pissed off after his 3 daughters doing the run it up challenge. There's a video of it. A man gets jumped by a bunch of women after allegedly masturbating in front of them. Dude wasn't letting anything distract him from his workout. On that video. Another video is hashtag damn dude knocks out his old head for allegedly hitting his mother. I guess knocked out his dad. Wasn't having it. This bus had a response for Buddy's shenanigans. Put him out the bus. Put him off the bus. Big girl quickly smashes another girl's head in. Sheesh. It's a lot of crazy news out there. A lot of ratchet news going on, people. Chinese woman eats all kinds of weird food. On May 22nd, a man dumps his woman out of 180 grand after dating for 1 week.
Shit, what?
Yeah. What else we got?
Like my daddy.
A hashtag he's serious. Mississippi mayor will pay drug dealers and gang members $10,000 out of his own pockets to leave his city. That's what Guap was talking about. What's up, Red?
Vacation down to Mississippi spot. Act like I live there. Get that 10 G's and get back up here.
All right, let's do some promotion. Listen, check out Grace at BeautySupply.com. I want to thank everybody for joining us this morning in this amazing morning talk show. I can't wait for Saturday Night Live, where we'll have the creator and writer of Drinks and Dialect finally on season 2 of Drinks and Dialect. Drinks and Dialects was brought to you by Mr. Biggs. He is the creator and writer of it. Where we had on our first episode for season 2 of Drinks and Dialect was Mr. Guap himself, producer Guap, and Chucky B. We talked about relationships and being single, and we also talked about Instagram models. So, Mr. Biggs, you know, we greatly thank you for coming up with this concept, and I will have you sign these LLC papers. I have to screenshot it so you can get your rights to the show. We'll talk about that later because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity of getting paid for creating such an outstanding show. We also have the DJ Joe Brown Production Awards coming up this summer. Also this summer, July 1st through the 12th, is we have 12 shows, 12 co-hosts, 12 executive writers, 12 producers, all on a 2-week time frame every single day from July 1st to July 12th. We have this amazing show for 2 weeks straight every single day with a different co-host, one-on-one with me, talking cold cash shit, comedy, news, politics, all that good stuff. Okay. Also on Wednesday and Friday at 7:45 p.m. Season 2 Drinks and Dialects, 7:45 p.m. It's a 3-way phone call with me and a couple other producers and co-hosts. Whoever wants to be a part of that show, just DM me and let me know. If you're trying to be on that show, I have a couple of slots open for the 12-day show in July 1st through July 19th because it doesn't look like Kamisha Red is going to be a part of the show. If she has 12 hours to turn in her video. Everybody that has not turned in their promotion video has 12 hours today to turn in their promotion videos, or you will not be in the show. Okay, the DJ Joe Brown Morning Talk Show was brought to you by GraceandBeautySupply.com. Make sure you join us on GraceandBeautySupply.com. Coming up later on this evening, before Drinks and Dialect, I have a personal show with Asia talking on relationships at 6 p.m. this evening. Me and writer Asia will be talking about a lot of good shit on relationships in general. Okay. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Morning Talk Show. Listen, check out the episode before this episode where we have this great transcript. We have this transcript about the Motivation Monday.
What? Somebody was in there?
So,
thank God I wasn't there.
Now y'all know I'm in the recording. I can see. Damn. Y'all, we live on Live Me. Let me explain this. I'm up here talking about shh.
Oh, damn.
Listen, let me explain this, because Mr. Biggs, the writer of Drinks Dialect, just fucked up my whole fucking promotion. Damn it, man. I can't win for losing. Listen, I'm on the recording, Mr. Biggs, okay? I cannot say he's masturbating in the beam. Listen, let me explain this, because this is going to be on Spotify. Let me explain this right now. Thank you for the background music, DJ Loudboy. I appreciate it. I love it. Perfect sounding. This is how I want it to sound all the time.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so I'm on Live Me, you guys. Let me explain this to my podcast. I'm on Live Me, and we're in a 8 beam where we can see one another. And we when you leave the webcam open, you can get a lot of unnecessary and inappropriate things that come on the camera. And Mr. Biggs yelled out, he's masturbating. There's nobody masturbating in DJ Joe Brown Productions, okay? No. Just to clear that up.
Yeah, man, just to clear that. It's definitely not happening at Productions, man.
Okay, somebody...
anxious viewers, trying to express their appreciation of the show.
Okay. Go.
Thank you for tuning in to the DjJoeBrown Morning Show. Every morning at 7 a.m. with your ratchet news, people just shooting the shit, as well as your numerology